हेलो गाइस, वेलकम बैक टू माय चैनल। आज देखते हैं क्या हम डिवीजन 1 रीच कर सकते हैं या कुछ मैचेस जीतते हैं। व्हाट वी सी, लाइक होप सो हम जीते हैं, वरना अभी तक तो हम हारते ही आ रहे हैं क्योंकि मुश्किल प्लेयर्स होते हैं। हमारे स्क्वाड ही जैसा है, सबको पता है। होप सो हम जीते हैं आज मैचेस। लगता तो नहीं है, वैसे देखते हैं। वी नीड ओनली 250 पॉइंट्स। चलो देखते हैं आज हम जीत सकते हैं कि नहीं। इसका स्क्वाड देखते हैं पहले कैसे है, पता चले इसका स्क्वाड ही बहुत अच्छा हो। लाइक गुलेट वगैरह हुए तो फिर तो हम हार गए। फिर तो एक्सपेक्ट भी नहीं करना चाहिए कि हम जीत सकते हैं। ओह भाई साहब, लड़के का स्क्वाड देखो ज़रा, क्या स्क्वाड है लड़के का। सही पैसा लगाया हुआ है लड़के ने। होप सो हम जीतते हैं, कोशिश ही कर सकते हैं हम तो। बाकी क्या ही कह सकते हैं, क्या पता हम हारे हों इधर।
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, we're on the way.
Well, it's safe to say, Peter, we're in the presence of defensive royalty here.
And so what is it that makes Paolo Maldini so regal?
Well, I think the fact that he almost never had to make a tackle says it all. He just doesn't need to. With him, it's all about anticipation, positioning.
He's having a pop!
What the
Goal! Inter!
सही है भाई, साला के साथ गोल कर गया लड़का। One-sided match पहले ही हो गया।
A delicious goal.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly. I think is he...
And the finish!
वाओ,
And that is well
आगे
cleared.
से वेंटर सर गोलकीपर है वो। कितने हम क्या ही कर सकते हैं केडी भी इन लोगों से यार।
Diouf. And it's Kukçu.
Nice.
Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He has found a way through. Neymar. He's having a hit!
What the
Oh, wonderful! What a goal!
अब इस गरीब मैच में बंदा क्या ही करे यार. एक तो
The starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
So ये भाई उसकी टीम देखो यार लड़के की.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here. Raul.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And this is Luis Suarez.
जीत गया भाई वो लड़का. वैसे ही
Offside.
बहुत ध्यान से भी खेले ना हम. 2 गोल करना बड़ा मुश्किल काम है. वो भी गोलकीपर इस लेवल के.
First quarter of an hour gone. And it's De Bruyne.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Rijkaard does really well to win the ball there.
इसके प्लेयर्स की पोजीशनिंग देखो यार. बस अब बाकी सब छोड़ो.
Looking to play him in. Oh, this looks sharp. Raul. It's Raul!
ये भी ठीक है. हर गोल वो लड़का रोक रहा है यार. हर गोल.
Raul really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Barcelona with the corner. They're first. Quick look, thought about cutting inside. And now they can spring out of defence. Zanetti. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ibrahimovic, he might be in here. Takes a shot.
यार ठीक है
Just
यार.
cruising, they are cruising.
क्या करें इस फ्री टीम से. हार गए पहला मैच.
And they
Nice.
are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. The angle was unkind, but he has hit the spot.
Well,
मतलब
the
कि सीधा
angle
पास
wasn't
में
good,
पकड़ा जा
and
रहा है
neither
यार.
was the keeper. He scored then when he had no right to.
A case now of complete control. It has been an extraordinary start to the game. The gap already 3. Oh, strongly challenged there. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Gerrard has a look and plays it forward. Can he get it through? And he was alert to it. Neymar. Now Salah. Raul. De Bruyne. Mohamed Salah. Rijkaard. Zanetti. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's with the keeper.
लेट्स होप हम 3 गोल कर लें. वरना उम्मीद तो कोई नहीं है.
And it's Ibrahimovic. And this is Luis Suarez. Now that's well seen too. Picked out chance! Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. De Bruyne stood his ground strongly. De Bruyne really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he's taking no chances there. A whisker away from making it 4.
Mohamed Salah probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
He's shifting through the gears here. Salah. Luis Suarez. Looking for a corner.
हमने हार गए हम बचे मैच। होप सो 3 गोल कोई खिलाड़ी मेरा नामुमकिन काम कर दे।
Neymar plays it short. That's tidy. A lot of space ahead of him. And he's there to get it away. Looking tidy in possession here. And that signals the end of the first period. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other. So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 21, el dorsal 9.
We're on the move again.
Serán sustituidos por
Barcelona come out for this second half with a different lineup. The manager has made a big call here. He's found a way through. Oh, he's chipped him right on the cusp of the penalty area. Barcelona have themselves a chance from the spot. An exchange of stares, and here we go. That's one back.
Nice
Not
goal.
a twitch, not a blink.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this?
You can never be sure.
Not
Counter
working
here.
good.
And here's Inzaghi. Great ball, and he's in here. Shevchenko! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Neymar. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, Red, nice interception.
Well, that'll certainly improve their move. All the talking, both tactical and motivational, in that half-time dressing room seems to have paid off for the moment, at least.
Zanetti picks it up out wide.
क्या हम अपना मैच बचा पाएंगे? लगता तो नहीं है।
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Inter Milan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Yeah.
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Mohamed Salah. Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game. Mohamed Salah. It's Salah! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Looking for a runner. This is De Bruyne. And he is shapes to shoot! Luis Suarez with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. And he's had it nicked away. Neymar gets on his bike and on the move. And the through ball. Neymar has it in a wide... And the shot! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Now, can they get him away? Rijkaard. Neymar, given the lift of his goal. And it's Inzaghi. Maldini deals with that comfortably. Now it's Inzaghi. He's had it taken off him. Ibrahimovic. Neymar. Now it's Neymar. Oh, super ball. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And here's Elise. Aimed beyond the defence. Cross from Hakimi. He leaps for it.
यार गोल कर यार शिवशंकर का कह रहे.
Time for a change in personnel.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think so.
Through.
यार 1 minute is not working fine.
Oh, good finish. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Inter Milan,
ये लानत है
stronger,
यार.
better,
नेट को पता नहीं
superior.
क्या हुआ है, जीप चल ही नहीं रहा सही.
Neymar. And it's Neymar. Maldini finding himself in space.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 22.
Barcelona making
और
further
क्यों
changes
इतना
here,
यार
and
जीप.
it's in quick succession.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Just eases him off the ball. Takes the shot! And the keeper threw out a limb. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That looks a decent ball. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Now it's Inzaghi. Puyol wins the duel this time. Neymar. Oh, super find.
यार 4-1 हारा हूँ. इतना गंदा. अगले की टीम इतनी अच्छी, बंदा क्या करे, ऊपर से मेरा नेट घटिया. क्या कहे बंदा यार. सीधे 16 पॉइंट माइनस हुए हैं. अजीब. Ajib, I don't want another match to lose. Oh, 3243. अच्छा, एक और मज़े की बात है, स्मार्ट सिस्ट प्लेयर्स के खिलाफ अगर लाइक आप ऑन करके खेलते हो, अगले प्लेयर्स भी स्मार्ट सिस्ट वाले आते हैं. लाइक इस PS में तो ऐसे ही हो रहा है. जितने भी आप लाइक स्मार्ट सिस्ट वाले मैचेस खेलोगे, हमेशा स्मार्ट सिस्ट वाले प्लेयर्स आएंगे. अब इसकी टीम देख के बंदे को वैसे ही होना चाहिए कि वो जीत गया. इतनी अच्छी टीम लेकर आया होगा. सारी परचेज हो गया. अगर मेरा नेट इसमें भी ना चले तो फिर क्या ही बंदा करे यार. टीम देखो यार, एम्बाप्पे, मुलर, साला, राहुल, पिर्लो. सही है भाई, तू वैसे जीत गया है. तू आंखें बंद करके यकीन रख. अब इस टीम के खिलाफ उसने क्या ही लड़ना है यार. सिर्फ 250 पॉइंट की गेम है सारी डिवीजन 1 में आने के लिए.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, we're on the way.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split
बुलेट
second
हेडर
ahead
है
of
तू भाई
everybody
अपने
else.
आप को क्यों भूल जाता है
And pretty
बुलेट
much got
हेडर
it
है
all.
ये उसने बड़ मार दी है क्या हेडर है यार भाई तेरा शाबाश
Nicely weighted ball. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Serginho. What a throw in. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Played back to the goalkeeper. Well timed, excellent interception.
ये बुलेट हेडर से हेडर नहीं जीता जा रहा
Great
क्या
vision.
कहने
Pele.
क्या प्लेयर है भाई बुलेट
Eze.
हेडर से हेडर नहीं जीता जा रहा आखिर
And a terrific save from the keeper.
Eze is offering a wry smile there.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Maldini kept his eye on it, and he's there.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Threads one in.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Goes for a shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Diouf actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Now it's Girassi, and the pass is intercepted. Barcelona are enjoying the lion's share of possession, but nothing yet to show for it. Pele stood his ground strongly. Eze finding himself in space.
शाबाश क्या प्यारी जगह पे बॉल छोड़ी है
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And this is Pato. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
उसको फजूल गोल कंसीड मत करना प्लीज
Pass somewhat off target. He's being urged to shoot. Nice interception, well timed.
यार मेरे नेट का कुछ करना पड़ेगा इतना घटिया नेट कैसे चल सकता
It's
है
Kukçu. Now then, the ball's come loose. Spread out to the
गेम
left.
खेलने का नफरत हो जाती है इतना घटिया नेट यार
Chooses to go cross-field. Thuram has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Raul. Jupe. Can he get on the end of this? And he cuts out the supply. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's on it. Can he get away? It's Pato! And he has kicked it
भाई
out
बॉल उड़ा दो
somehow.
इधर से यार क्या
Alexander
पासिंग
Pato
पासिंग कर रहे
really
हो
must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Barcelona with the corner. They're first.
गुड
De Gea gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. That has been slung wide. It's run loose here. Oh, good read. Played out wide. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Juve, who needs just a moment to score a goal. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. And no, that was never going to make it.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Ferry did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Engages and forces him off the ball.
Girassi really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And that brings the first half to a close.
चलो पहला हाफ अच्छा गुजारा इन्होंने करते वैसे पहले हाफ को अच्छा गुजारने वाली तो नहीं थी इनकी किस्मत से अच्छा खेल रहे हैं ये लोग.
So neither side has found a way through yet.
Well, this will have given them a chance to look for any potential holes and weaknesses in the opposition, something that will bear fruit once the teams come out again, I'm sure, Peter.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. The second half is up and running.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Now it's Pele, Pato, Hakimi, Raul, Hakimi.
There they go, hunting again.
Pele. Looking for the run. Pele picks it up out wide. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner.
Hope so.
Corner number 2 then. Oh, good effort! Well, that's a fair try, but just off target.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Pirlo plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. It's a searching pass, and that could set him on his way. Girassi!
यार क्यों ऐसा किया कर मारता यार ये गोल था यार लानत है वैसे
but then again I'm not the best judge of that.
वैसे ये गोल था यार. यही चांस है इसके बाद तो वो भी नहीं बना.
Best part of an hour and still no breakthrough from either side. And it's Eze. Looking to pass the shot, surely!
ये लो यार उसे क्या घटिया गोल खाया यार कसम से.
And we have liftoff. Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
So we have the first goal.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Maldini did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. Nice looking ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. It's a promising position. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Barcelona have their third corner. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Went with his head but couldn't steer it in. Serginho is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Olise knocks it into space. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. De Bruyne. Oh, there's a probing ball.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
It's a good run he's making out on the left. Oh, lovely bit of skill. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
Barcelona have reclaimed it. He's having a pop! And that really should have been that.
Eze really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied. Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Pirlo. Serginho with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick.
I think we have lost this match again.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 9, el dorsal 14. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 18, Filippo Inzaghi, el dorsal 7.
I think we have to win this match.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. The message is clear, none shall pass. Tries to pass it through. Bellingham. And the counter is on. Barcelona very much running into the last chance saloon.
Well, I suppose they need something to break their way, Peter. Anything at this late stage.
That has not gone well.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
And the shot! It's in! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be...
Oh, shooting chance! And it's hoisted clear. Batistuta.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Is there any support? He might not need it. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. It's a pretty loose pass. That's been cut out, well played. 4 extra minutes added on. And it's Batistuta. Pepe. Nicely aimed pass. Now, can they get him away? And this is Inzaghi. Bellingham. That's that, the end. Barcelona perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam.
मतलब अच्छी टीम स्क्रीन में जाना मुश्किल है मतलब कि वो भाई साहब आगे प्लेयर्स देखो क्या ही करे इंसान दिस इज़ माई लास्ट मैच, अगर जीत गया तो ठीक है, वरना मतलब वही बात है, पे टू विन गेम है, पैसे लगाओ, अच्छे प्लेयर्स लो, फिर आपको कोई नहीं हरा सकता, फिर सारी स्किल्स भी वर्क करती हैं। $3,312 आ गया, नाइस। Oh wow, how can I defend this team, man? Wow, genuinely wow.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. The colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, we're on the way. Well, here he is, the epitome of athleticism and speed. That is Gareth Bale.
Yeah, simply one of the best left-sided attackers of his generation, Peter, with all the tools to improve any team. And then all that flair.
Yeah, it seems an age ago now, doesn't it, that he started his career down on the south coast as a left-back, of course.
Yeah, and when you think about left-back, usually poor attackers end up there, but he went on to do great things at the other end.
Knocks it out wide. And that's a throw. And it's Serginho. Beckenbauer. Xavi Alonso. And it's Ronaldinho. Played into space. And the through ball. Well timed, excellent interception. Raul. That's Gerrard. Cannavaro cuts it out. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Kukçu. Hakimi is in a really good position out wide. Hakimi, quick look, then plays it in. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Gerrard too strong for his opponent there. Raul, and it's De Bruyne. And that is expertly dealt with. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. Raul. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Played out wide. Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, what has happened here? Xabi Alonso, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. De Bruyne going forward. And a chance! Off the post! Goal!
Nice, yeah, nice.
Barcelona are in front. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Marquinhos calmly anticipates. Barcelona already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. Xabi Alonso does really well to win the ball there.
Barcelona always looking for runners up front here.
Yeah, it is a regular tactic of theirs.
Yeah, it can make life really tough for you from a defensive point of view, having to constantly be on guard with people trying to get in behind.
And it's Maldini. Xabi Alonso really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Best.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. He has found the way through. No foul, says the referee. Duke looking to add to his goal. Looking to play him in. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And it's Kukçu. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Beckenbauer clears. Barcelona have reclaimed it. Duke picks it up out wide. Bale, who is rarely short on confidence. Good play on the left-hand side here. He's found a way through. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. That's it, 45 minutes up. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Barcelona.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised. hence their position. They can afford to be a
भाई
little braver with the
3,300
ball,
की
I
टीम के
think.
खिलाफ खेल रहा हूँ,
Something
सोना
they'll
कैसे
be
है।
told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
और ये नेट मेरे को पता नहीं क्या हो जाता है अचानक लगी है,
1-0 at the break.
जो भी कर रहे हैं ना कुछ ये
And
कसम
we
से
are
यार
back on the- Just the keeper in his way.
भाई
Kukçu. Raul. Juve gets a good foot in there.
वाह
Bale. Best very much a man of this moment. And he
Good
can
yaar,
thump
nice.
it away.
बहुत मुश्किल मैच है, 3,300 की टीम है उसमें लड़के की।
And it's Xavi Alonso. Ronaldinho. De Bruyne conjures time and space where few can. Great vision. Shot a goal!
लानत है लानत है लानत है
It's
कि जिसने पास
They
बॉल
have
फेंकी उस पर
come
लानत है, प्योर
roaring
लानत
back.
है।
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
so smooth. A signature finish.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I'd happily watch.
A header! And he's straight offside.
यार अच्छा वाला मैच जीता, ये तो दाव पे लगाया कसम से। नेट का पता नहीं क्या मसला है।
Barcelona really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure and come again.
That has ended up in no man's land. Not the most accurate pass. Serginho. This is a promising build-up. Well, what about it? Barcelona certainly weren't expecting this.
वाह
He can run onto that. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Well, that pass isn't the best. Kukçu is always looking to break lines. De Bruyne. Great defending, strong and determined. Ronaldinho did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, now he can run away with it. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Cannavaro wins the duel this time. Serginho. Nicely weighted ball. Singo gets across to intercept that. Hakimi. Oh, he's having a goal!
ओए
Not
यार
a bad try by any means.
Looked as though he
बहुत
had chosen
बहुत गंदा
correctly
खेल रही है
then,
मेरी
and yet
टीम।
we quickly realised he hadn't.
Sustituidos por el dorsal 6, el dorsal 7.
Bale makes a dash for it. Marquinhos gets over and intercepts.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the
Oh,
energy and
wow.
dynamism until the very
What
end.
a
though.
pass।
Hakimi makes the interception. Cannavaro. Now this could be a chance. Now it's Bale. Best. There's the shot!
यार ये 3,100 के
Truly
बंदे के
superb.
खिलाफ।
A goal of such supreme quality, composure
Wow.
and class.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Big chance! And there's
ठीक
the
है यार
goal.
भाई, तू जीत जा, मैं नहीं खेल रहा, तू खेल ले भाई।
And there's the goal they've
Like
been looking
wow,
for.
genuinely wow।
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Madrid go up by 2 and are looking good.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Xabi Alonso did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Kukçu. And it's played forward. And this is... And Batistuta! And there's his goal! Deep into
Third
injury
man always
time.
scores for me.
That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there
ये
himself.
बना ही इन
Oh,
मोमेंट्स
that's
के
an
लिए, लेकिन
incredible
क्या
shot.
फ़ायदा, हम
The
तो
dip
डिमोट होने
and the
लगे
curl he
हैं।
managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Barcelona give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
Hakimi. Bale gets a foot in here. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum
नाइस यार,
shifting this
डिमोट
way
हो
and
जाओ,
that.
शाबाश। फिर प्रमोट होना, फिर अच्छी टीमें आएंगी, फिर ओ नाइस, 1 पॉइंट हुआ है, गुड। फिर अगला मैच लगा तो देखते हैं क्या होता है। आई एम डन विद दिस गेम, जेन्युइनली। इतनी गंदी गेम ऐसे कैसे हो सकती है? हाउ इज़ दिस पॉसिबल? अब आप 3100 पे हो, मैच आपका 3400 के बंदे के साथ लगे। लाइक लेट मी डू वन थिंग, अच्छे प्लेयर्स तो आने ही आने हैं, अच्छे प्लेयर्स के खिलाफ सही खेलते हैं। स्मार्ट सिस्ट क्या यूज़ करनी, इनके खिलाफ ज़रा स्मार्ट सिस्ट ऑफ रहे खेलते हैं, देखते हैं क्या ही होता है। और अपोनेंट्स हमें किस तरह के मिलते हैं ज़रा, क्योंकि स्मार्ट सिस्ट ऑन करके भी अपोनेंट्स मुश्किल ही आ रहे हैं, तो फ़ायदा। लेट्स सी। आना फिर वही 3100 की टीम है, 3400 के बंदे के साथ मैच लगा देना है कसम से। लाइक वाओ, जेन्युइनली वाओ, ऐसे कैसे हो सकता है? जी 412032, इतने बुरे हालात हैं ना। तीन 3200, ये लो जी। चलो ये फिर भी काबिल बर्दाश्त है, आई थिंक सो, लेकिन जीतना तो उसने ही है। अब उसके बाद गुलेट वगैरह निकल आने हैं, 1 साइडेड मैच हो जाने। लिलियन थ्राम, डीडा, वाह जी वाह, ये लो जी। अब इस मनहूस का क्या करना है? अब चाहे इस कॉलर का मैं क्या करूँ, इसको जिस मर्जी से मार्क करो, इतनी बड़ी हाइट है, क्या ही कर लेगा बंदा। इंडिविजुअल इंस्ट्रक्शन दो भाई। मैन मार्किंग दो भाई। सिंगो होप सो ये कुछ कर ले, वरना लगता नहीं है, क्योंकि मैच में इतनी बड़ी हाइट है ही नहीं सिंगो की भी। गुड नाइट एवरीवन। इतना मुश्किल मैच है ये भी। ऊपर से ट्विटर चेक किया उसका गोलकीपर, सही है भाई, वैसे ही कह दो मैं हार जाता हूँ।
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
इजी है कहाँ इजी सारे टॉप प्लेयर जो है परचेज प्लेयर है मेरे पास सारे फ्री प्लेयर हैं फ़र्क है दोनों में
for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's away we go then. So Jim, this feels like a lineup designed to counter threats out wide, is that it?
Yeah, you will in theory have the numerical advantage, Peter, on the wings. So it's going to be a bit of a challenge for the opposition to try to get past you. On the other hand, you're essentially inviting your opponents up the field. It's going to be a fine balancing act between letting your opponents have the ball and looking for opportunities to counter. But it can work really well.
And here's Raul. Short changes him with that pass.
जो मेरा नेट बंद होता है ना बीच में ये अकेली कर देता है अब इस लड़के ने क्या प्यारा पास है ना
That's good play. Oh, lots to admire in the run and the defending.
Everything here will gravitate towards Jan Koller. He's not the fastest or the most sophisticated, but he holds up play so strongly.
And if you've got him in the side, you're going to play to him.
Very much so. His height just dictates his game.
Swings it across. Shot a goal!
Wow.
And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Now it's Roberto Carlos. Juve. And he was quick to react. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Thuram kept his eye on it, and he's there. Roberto Carlos, never out of the action for very long. What about this cross? And it's Kaká. It's a promising position. Roberto Carlos picks it up out wide. And a header! Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. So it is still 0-0. Raul, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher.
Iraq really are one of these sides that pride themselves on their ability to maintain possession.
Yeah, and some shoots! He scored! And it's Iraq who take the lead.
मतलब वाओ मार्सेलो से गोल खा गया जी.
Was there ever any doubt?
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Now it's Roberto Carlos. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Serginho. Can he latch on to this? Oh, can he get onto this?
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Now it's Figo. Oh, that's fabulous. And that is headed for towering header. Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. That's a modern defender's instinct from a
impressive job. Oh, he's hit the bar. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Threads one in. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Kaká. Oh, that's a key interception.
Barcelona truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Marcelo. Bigo providing an outlet on that flank. Juve. It's a pretty loose pass. He's a sharp little ball here, and he's managed to get free. Inzaghi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Looking for options for movement. Can he get on the end of this? Roberto Carlos. Oh, this looks sharp. Great defending, strong and determined. Juve. And this is Inzaghi. So, a temporary halt to the action. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Barcelona trailing by the tightest of margins at half-time.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Raul is the key defender on that occasion. Roberto Carlos. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And the keeper gets his hands on it.
Iraq clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Played out wide. It's gone out for a throw-in. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos. Here it is, getting up there! Harmlessly behind. And it's Serginho. Raul is wide and looking to get onto this. Kaka can so cleverly bypass the press. Bigo is onto it in a flash. He's had it taken off him. Barcelona still this single goal behind.
क्रॉसिंग भी सही नहीं हो पा रही, वो कुछ नहीं होता यार,
Maldini.
कोई नहीं.
Now it's Kaka.
The attendance for this
Almost an
match
hour gone.
was 80,314.
Stam gets across to intercept that. Marcelo is onto this. Space for him to turn and look. Played in. Expertly cut out. Really nicely done. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there really isn't enough happening up front, Peter. They just haven't been afforded much by way of creating chances. They must start showing some bite.
Hangs one in. He's cut it out. De Bruyne. Not where it came from. Now that's well seen too. Now it's Figo. Juve. Kukcu. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. And he's there to retrieve it. Now this could be a chance. And that's gone loose. And this is Inzaghi. Joe! And that is wildly off target.
Substitutions taking place.
क्या यार, एक तो अच्छी टीम होने के बावजूद इंसान सब्सिट्यूशन करे ना, तो उसका क्या किया जाए। टीम देखो इसकी, फिर भी सब्सिट्यूशन कर रहा है। ऐसी टीम मेरे पास होना बेटा, डिवीजन 1 के तो टॉप पे बैठा हूँ, तो सच्ची बात है। मतलब अपनी टीम देखता हूँ, अभी भी देखिए सब्सिट्यूशन करके आएगा, मैन मार्क करेगा बोल के।
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
And here's Inzaghi. Great vision, nice interception, well timed. Deftly away. Barcelona do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. The most accurate pass.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going.
Chance for a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Aimed beyond the defence. Mbappe in acres of space, and the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Could move up a gear here. Batistuta going forward. Now it's Kukçu, looking to play him in. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. De Bruyne!
Wow.
Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
That has been cut short. Olise. And here's Inzaghi. And here's Batistuta. Marcelo. That's going wide left. Oh, he's having a go! And that's another fine save. Wan-Bissaka spots it and intercepts. Now it's Batistuta. Vieira. Best. He is through here. Spread out to the left. Delivery from Mbappe. Well read. And the danger is averted.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Stam cuts it out. Roberto Carlos is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Oh, no joy this time. Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. Foot in. And there goes the final whistle.
So finally,
So in
we
the end,
got
one goal
demoted.
did it. An exciting encounter
Well
where
played.
both sides produced a...
That's how life is. लेट्स सी हम अगला मैच भी हारते हैं कि क्या होता है। अगर अगला मैच भी हार जाते हैं हम, देन आई विल लाइक गो, आज हमारा दिन नहीं है फिर। बट दिस इज़ द रॉन्ग वे, बल्कि यू आर मेकिंग मी compete against top players like 3,342 300. Oh, is it possible? Kindly. ये लो जी। Okay, let's go. Let's go. Let's lose another match. Wow, we got Platini, Lionel Messi, Neymar, Beckenbauer, Fletcher, Costa Curta, Baresi, Peter Cech. Which Peter Cech he got? Oh, 99th one.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So that's got things underway. It is our understanding that they've gone with a 4-5-1.
Well, this setup, Peter, can be very defensive if that midfield is in place purely to form a protective layer in front of the back four. But it can also be the launchpad to very quick counter-attacks. If you can offer pace and accuracy on the front foot, it can have a devastating effect, actually, at the offensive end of the pitch, too.
In with the challenge. That is ended up in no man's land. And it's Kukçu. And here's De Bruyne.
That's good play from him.
And he is deftly away. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
I'd say Petr Cech. I'm trying to come up with a flaw in his game, and I can't. Dependable and strong in every aspect of a goal.
Getting up there! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Now it's Platini. Very nicely done. Roberto Carlos picks it up out wide. Roberto Carlos made a surge from full-back, as it turned out, unsuccessfully.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Jupe. And this is Inzaghi. And a chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. So it is still 0-0. West Ham have the chance to go the other way. And here's Kukçu. Messi. Now it's Neymar. Messi receives it in a good position here. Kukçu. Jupe. Kukçu.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And it's Kukçu. Kukçu gets on his bike and on the move. He might be in here. Kukçu ploughing through the middle. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, nicely intercepted. Raul. Platini can so cleverly bypass the press. And reclaimed it in a trice. Plays the ball back. And that is a little undercooked.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Kukçu. And the counter is on. And it's De Bruyne. That ball looks a good one. He's shifting through the... Oh, shooting chance!
Nice shot.
Goal! Barcelona!
Nice shot, Haji.
Barcelona are in front. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Substitution on the field.
Nice. So substitution they got लेंगे.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
And here's Kukçu. Oh, this looks sharp. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Czech breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. No way through there. De Bruyne. Nice control. He's being urged to shoot. Darren Fletcher. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And it's De Bruyne.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And here's
There will be
Inzaghi.
1 minute at a
That
time.
is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Vinicius Junior. Good ball, good take. Oh, sweet feet. Kukçu. And that brings the first half to a close. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Barcelona come in leading by just the odd goal.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Barcelona just about ahead, 1-0 at the break. Vinicius Junior takes a shot! Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So this to pull level. A formality, we're level. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
West Ham restore parity.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
And here's De Bruyne. He's picked his way through. Well, the Defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Bale. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Corner then. And the keeper beats it away. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Nicely shaped ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. We're in for an intriguing second half now. Contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
And this is Bale. And he shoots! In he goes again. It's a goal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it. It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
What the F are you doing, genuinely?
And this is Neymar. Opts to Platini! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no. He's on it, can he get away? There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Hakimi spots it and intercepts. Costa Curta going forward. Oh, no joy this time. Driven forward. Inzaghi is herring after that one. Serginho, and he skips past his man. He is through here. There's a no-nonsense tackle.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach. Shot a goal! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, what has happened here? He's had a shot! And it's in! A 2-goal lead,
done
and they're
with this
firmly
game.
in control. Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one.
13, Platini.
Weston now in a position far more desirable.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about it.
Oh, he's onto this. He's going for goal! And how did he not put that away?
Well, they've got a big enough job on their hands as it is, Peter. They really need to be putting those chances away.
That's where it came from. Gerrard. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Costa Curta. Not the most accurate pass. Gerrard. No, that's been intercepted. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Baresi. Costa Curta. Now it's Bale. Now it's Neymar. And it's Marquinhos. Kukçu. Oh, red, nice interception. Costa Curta. He's found space here. Ball is over the line.
Substitution.
And that's definitely not his best. Beckenbauer. And it's Michel Platini.
Vinicius Junior really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now it's Inzaghi.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
That's beautifully weighted. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Baresi kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Bale. Gerrard. Hakimi. Kukçu. Now it's Inzaghi. Cherki. And here's Olise. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Great ball if he can get there. And this is Bale. He's got away. Header! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. That's that, the end. Barcelona illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to...
I'm genuinely done with this game. Like, you cannot even compete against these players. This is my last match. Whether I win or lose, I'm done with this game.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle, and here we go.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did...
Shapes to shoot! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
उठ जा भाई, तुझे लेटने को किसने कहा है?
Chooses to go cross-field. It's a pretty loose pass.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Wow. What a scene. Big fans are big fans. I'm genuinely inspired.
Paris Saint-Germain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, that's a fine interception. And now a sudden chance to counter. It's out of play for a goal kick. That has ended up in no man's land.
I think when it comes to pace and finishing of the highest order, there's someone down there who always...
And De Bruyne! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
That is great defending, so alert. Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way. Filippo Inzaghi. Van Dijk cuts it out. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Inzaghi. Inzaghi!
Oh man.
And that has fizzed wide.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Kukçu pinches it off him. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. That'll be a throw. Yama, he's gone for goal. 0-0 still. No lack of chances, though.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's Ronaldinho.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
No way he was going to let him past. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. It's played through for him. De Bruyne. Raul. Tries a shot! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
Barcelona have their second corner now. And now they can spring out of defence. Stood up well to him there. Oh, good spread. Spread neatly.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack. He's been doing ever so well, just reacting faster.
Tries to play it through. Jude. Great vision. And that could set him on his way. De Bruyne. Finds himself unceremoniously floored. Goes down, but nothing given. Now it's Ronaldinho. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Dani Olmo plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Shevchenko has it out wide and in space. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Shevchenko showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Chance! They've scored!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion.
Nice shot,
It's also
man.
changed
Nice
mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
Kukçu. And they can counter here. He's had it taken off him. So, a temporary halt to the action. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Reflections on the first half?
Barcelona really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient, just wait for that chance to break again.
Barcelona just ahead here in a tight game. Real chance! It's hit the upright, and a neat finish. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and
Shevchenko!
Wow.
Andrei Shevchenko! The great Ukrainian goal
हमारे
machine!
शिवशंकर कैसे खेल रहा है?
Gem! An absolute gem! Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity...
Ronaldinho!
Like
Potential
wow,
goal of the
genuinely
season
wow.
contender.
Full defense
If only.
system, everything
Ronaldinho
is like
just backs himself
क्या यार,
every time.
मतलब अखीर
Give
ही
him
हो
a
गया.
challenge and he'll rise to it.
शुक्र है गोल नहीं हुआ.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Elise, Alexander-Arnold wins the duel this time.
बेटा अगर तूने बॉल दी उसे नहीं कर मजा आया था.
Kukçu is the team's great visionary.
It's not
And this is
working.
Ronaldinho. Hakimi. Ball played for Kukçu. And this is Inzaghi. Elise finding himself in space. There's the shot! Dani Olmo. Looking to play him in. Can he get on the end of this? Duke on two now and looking for three. That's a shade optimistic. That's put paid to the danger.
Paris Saint-Germain really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Now it's Hazard. Shevchenko providing an outlet on that flank. Cleared without hesitation. It's a loose ball. It requires real discipline to defend this deep, and they are showing just such discipline.
I don't know why net क्यों नहीं सही चल रहा. What is the genuine issue between?
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 20, le numéro 80, Ronaldinho. Le numéro 18.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.